My name is Amelia Muscott. I'm a senior geology major with a concentration in environmental science, and I'm from outside Seattle. The title of my project is Reconstructing Glacial and Climate Activity in the Teton mountain range using alpine lake sediment. Our climate is changing. Atmospheric temperatures are increasing, ocean circulation is changing, and very visibly our glaciers are retreating. We need to know how our glaciers are going to behave to the kind of warming we're seeing. And the way that I do that is through the field of paleoclimatology, which is using the past as a model for the contemporary and for the future. You can measure glacial retreat through sedimentology, and sediments, or just like mud, particulate, those constantly accumulate in lake basins. The focus site of my study is in the Teton mountain range, which is located in northwest Wyoming. These lakes are at about 11,000 feet of elevation, so they're really high up there. We camp on the ice. We spend about maybe 2 to 5 nights on the ice camping, and then during the day we work and we're drilling holes. It's a lot of physical work to get down to the mud. We're trying to get the full record as far down as we can go. Not glamorous, but you get used to it. And then at the end, we're all ready to come home. We transport the cores back to Occidental's Paleoclimate and Sedimentology Lab, which is run by Professor Darren Larsen. For the past 2.5 years, the tests that I've been doing are magnetic susceptibility, bulk density, and percent organic material. We can read the sediments like a history book, starting from the very bottom all the way up to the top, and that tells us exactly how climate changed or glaciers changed because of the kind of sediment that was deposited at that time. What was so amazing about these results is that we were able to pick up on this rock glacier resilience, which is awesome because we can see it in the theoretical models, but then to actually get those results was a great finding. The saying is, the past is the key to the present. So with, I guess, the practical applications of my research is being able to point at a time in the past where climate change was occurring very similarly to how it's occurring today, knowing how the glaciers behaved at that time period so we can apply it for today. And the overall goal of that would be conservation focused and knowing what we need to do to prepare for the climate changes we'll see because of glacial retreat, both now and in the future. Oxy in the geology department has just always treated me like a scientist, whether or not I thought I was or not, and I've just kind of grown into that through class, through research, and again, especially through mentorship. My experience at Oxy is unmatched, and my experience in the geology department and Professor Larsen's lab are just the best life experiences I've ever had, which is cheesy, but it's true. So I'll make that claim.